She knows that this is her last chance and she's thrown absolutely everything at it.
Akhtar's struggled with timings this week, so Glyn needs to know he's on top of things today. The bottom line is that he can't put through a chef who may keep guests waiting at the banquet.
So Akhtar, how are we doing for time, mate?
I'm good, mate, I'm good. I'm just going to check my panna cotta in a second. Sorbet's done. Everything's done. I'm just waiting for that panna cotta to set.
Okay, well, so you're in the past, what, 5 minutes?
But just when Akhtar needs as much cool air around his panna cottas as possible, disaster strikes.
So Akhtar, what's going on?
Okay, we've just had a total meltdown on all the electrics and the gas.
A partial power cut has taken out the gas and electricity to some of the appliances in the kitchen.
Got no gas here, so I'm trying to fry off the samosa down there.
I'm going to get the gas gone.
Yeah, power's gone.
As some appliances still have power, no one realises that the blast chiller is starting to malfunction.
That's only on 3 degrees.
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to freeze it? Trying to chill it down, chill the panna cotta down?
An already tense kitchen becomes even tenser, and the chefs don't know who to blame and begin to question each other.
He's in there with his panna cottas. Because that's at 3 degrees, so all my ice creams are now softer than when they went in. Can I turn this down now?
Yeah, it's fine, mate.
Akhtar, with this panna cotta, I don't really know what's going on. All I know is my ice creams were in there, it was on -26, it was all going fantastic. Next thing I go to it, it's reading 3 degrees. I don't really know what's gone on, and I'm not blaming anyone, but the panna cottas aren't set and my ice cream's melted.
Sue is the only chef that can carry on working, perfecting her chocolate tart while the others can only wait and worry. Akhtar is first to the pass today. He was already having trouble with his panna cottas. The power cut and broken blast chiller have made things much, much worse. He's now having to serve his panna cottas in shot glasses and is having trouble finding any solidity in his sorbet.
Just pull the ribbon.
Yep, that's right.
So do you want to talk us through the dish?
So what we've got is a shirkan, which is a Gujarati-style yogurt, and which has been flavoured with cardamom. And we've got mango coulis and just a bit of sugar glass there. Strawberry samosa with a mint sherbet. That's a coconut sorbet with a pistachio tulle.
So the panna cotta hasn't set. Okay. But you felt that it was important to put it on the plate for the flavour.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, then, we're going to taste this. Right, let's go. You think this dish has got the wow factor for the banquet?
Yep. The platter comes to the table, and the boxes will be piled high. You know, it's like being a kid again.
Box is really pretty,
Yeah.
and it looks quite nice, but is it too restaurant-y underneath?
I quite like this. I like the lifting it off.
And then in here you've got the, is it cardamom in here?
Yep. Just a little bit of cardamom.
That mango's really good.
The problems he's had all week, and then now
Yeah.
with this, he's annoyed me. But annoyingly, that's quite tasty.
Yeah.
And what's in the sherbet again?
Mint leaves, sugar, splits it down, put some bicarb in there, put some citric acid. So that
Got
once
that
again,
fizz.
yeah.
That's strong, eh? That's full on.
If I had my eyes closed, I'm not sure I'd know that was strawberry inside that samosa.
I don't like the samosa, I don't like the sherbet, and I don't like the panna cotta.
What's going to happen with the panna cotta? Because obviously it hasn't set today.
Yeah. Tomorrow, if I go through, that panna cotta will be perfect. It'll have the perfect wobble.
I think he's let himself down, as well as us.
Do you think you could see us at the banquet? Could you do it for 100 covers?
I could quite easily do it for 100 people, and I think it'd be the perfect pudding for the people's banquet.
Although Glyn will take the power cut into account when it comes to scoring everyone, it's a bitter end to the week for Akhtar.
I know it's an amazing dessert. It's one that I've made over and over again, and when it really mattered for it to turn out like this, it's actually devastating. It's very upsetting, extremely upsetting.
Next to face Glyn is Sue. Will her afternoon tea be spectacular enough to save her from going out of the competition today?
There we go. One. And then
Cool.
hopefully you can smell that as well. That should be the lemon.
Yeah, it's lemon, that's nice.
So, afternoon tea. We've got the scones, butter, jam and cream. We've got chocolate torte and raspberry, vanilla and lemon slice, apple parfait crumble, and your iced tea.
Okay, Sue, we'll take ours and have a taste.
Okay.
And the guys can dive in. You feel that's showbiz enough? Is it as enough for people at the banquet?
I think you just hit the nail on the head there. I think it is showbiz enough. I think with the dry ice.
When we were told that it had to be a feast for the eyes,
It certainly is. Definitely ticks that box.
So is there any way that we eat it, or we just go gun ho?
Go.
Are you happy with the scone?
Yeah. I wanted it to look like a dessert, not just a scone on a plate.
Scone's really good. Because it's a very small amount, it's still quite light, and especially with that tea. That tea is amazing as well.
Would you get one of everything?
Yeah, everyone gets one of everything. Yeah.
Let's just try this.
Nice and smooth.
beautifully set. I think, if I'm being really critical, I think the base could be a little bit thicker.
You think this is doable for 100 people?
The great thing about it is it can all get done up as well. You know, as soon as your chocolate torte, it's in the fridge, it's there, it's ready. And then it's just a case of, putting it on the plate. I like that kind of thing. It's the way I like to work.
There's so many different elements on there, and it's done nicely. And don't take this the wrong way, but they were all finished beautifully, and they all got there beautifully. That would make me nervous.
At the end of the day, it's a great British menu, and I think an afternoon tea speaks volumes.
I'm really chuffed because I have practiced this and they're all done exactly how I wanted. There's nothing on there that I thought, I wouldn't have done that. I'm really happy.
Now it's Richard's turn. Last to the pass, his ice creams have had time to set, so he arranges them on a stand, then puts the sugared nuts, strawberry compote and chocolate soil into pretty glasses. Will Glyn be impressed with his DIY ice cream sundae, or will he think it lacks the wow factor?
Oh, Richard.
So, my little DIY ice cream sundae. Obviously, the big platter in the middle will be all piled up here. The ice cream will be set a little bit more. I think it'd be nice if you all literally just built your own.
Okay, will do.
So what's on the bottom there, Richard? What's
Just a little bit of crystallised sugar.
Okay.
You don't have to have all the ice cream. It's literally what you like in the ice cream sundae. The idea is it's meant to be quite fun. You guys could actually be talking if you wanted, but you can be quiet and silent if you want.
Woo! Some whipped
Cute.
cream. Right then, guys, we'll leave you to that.
Okay.
Richard, should we go and have a taste?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. We've got vanilla.
Yeah. I love ice cream. I can't help but just go,
He was confident about a strawberry ice cream and it is really, really good because that's packed full of strawberries.
Well, I've just had the chocolate with the mud, and that works really well as well.
Happy with the presentation of it?
Yeah. I don't think you have to go over the top with it because an ice cream sundae is an ice cream sundae and it makes you smile.
People are going to be like a kid in the sweet shop and everyone's going to be interacting, wondering what things are, and I think that's, I think that's really nice.
Chocolate. And these are strawberry.
Yeah.
It's like a tool, isn't it? But I think he's used brown sugar
That's
in it.
really
and
good. Got a bit of bitterness to it, and I think that works. There's a lot of sweet elements going on here, so you need that.
Is that doable for a banquet?
Yeah, I think so. Once it's churned, you can have them all in the freezer and then literally just plate them up.
If the ice cream's piled up for 10 people and it starts to melt, that could be one big mess.
Is it fitting for the people's banquet?
I think so, because I don't think there's anything better to finish with than a big ice cream sundae that you've all just had a giggle and everyone just kind of dives in. With all the chaos that's gone on in the kitchen today, I don't think I could be any happier with what I served up. It could have been a lot better, but at least I got stuff on the pass, so I'm still happy with myself.
All three chefs have put everything into their dessert course. They're all desperate to go through to the judges tomorrow.
Just need to know how well I did or how well I didn't do with the dessert, and I just want to be put out of my misery.
Out of all the dishes I've put down, I can honestly say that I'm kind of excited about the scores because I think I've done my best out of all the dishes that I've put up. I think that possibly my dessert might, be my best one.
Last year at this point, I knew I was going home, so it was a lot of a different feeling. Now I know I'm not safe, but I'm at the top of the pack, so there's still a lot to play for and there's still a lot to come out of these answers. So I think I'm more nervous about this year than last year.
It's time for Glyn to deliver his final verdict, and for one of these chefs, it's going to be bad news.
I think you can agree with me, it's been a difficult day. Richard, I love the interaction of it. I liked the retroness of the glasses and stuff. I thought the ice creams were all made really, really well. I liked the biscuits. Some of the elements were a touch sweet though, although I did like the interaction. Once you put it all together, you know, it was basically a bowl of ice cream. Akhtar, we all know about the problems with the panna cotta, but generally I thought the taste of it was quite nice, it was quite subtle. I thought the samosa was quite well executed. The sherbet, it sort of reminded me of the dib dab when I was a child and stuff, so that was nice. The mango, I thought the top of it should have been slightly more caramelised, slightly more crunchy, and in that case I thought the biscuit was a bit of a non-event really. And also the presentation of the box oversang the dish. It's a shame we couldn't have ate the box. Sue. It was a fantastic display of skill, technique, presentation, and I thought everything tasted individually really good. I'm going to deliver the results. So a score of 6 to go through to tomorrow's final will be Richard. So congratulations, Richard. So that leaves 2 chefs. I can announce that Sue, I gave you, for your afternoon tea, a score of 9 points. And Akhtar, for your panna cotta, sorbet and strawberry samosa, I'm going to give you 6 points, which means Akhtar, your total score will be second and you will be the chef going through to tomorrow's final. Okay, well done, Akhtar. Commiserations, Sue. Fought a good battle towards the end. I thought your pudding was outstanding. Obviously, you two guys have got a big day tomorrow, cooking for the judges. I want you both at your best. Timing, essential. Thank you very much and good luck.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Well done. You deserve it. Well done.
Well done, you.
So Richard achieves his ambition of cooking for the judges tomorrow, and Akhtar just hangs on to second place, but Sue must now leave the competition.
Got a 9. We're pleased with that. But it just wasn't enough at the end of the day.
I'm ecstatic, I'm extremely happy, but it's been an amazingly tough week, emotionally and physically.
It looks as though I won.
If cooking one course wasn't tough enough, tomorrow Richard and Akhtar must cook 4.
You feeling the pressure, chef?
And this time, there are 3 judges to please.
He's just showing off there. And to be honest with you, I don't think he's showing off very well.
This dish is what I call a cracker.
Robson Green signed up for Waterloo Road. More on that in a second. And he's talking about it on The One Show on BBC One now. Well, next here on BBC Two, the mighty Mark Williams and John Higgins square up for the semi-final of the Snooker World Championship.